Welcome! You are about to embark on the exciting journey of finding your ideal home. Whether it is your first home or your 10th home, a retirement home, or an investment property, I will make your home buying experience fun and exciting. I can help you find the ideal home with the least amount of hassle, and I am devoted to using my expertise and the full resources of my office to achieve these results. Purchasing a home is a very important decision and a big undertaking in your life. In fact, most people only choose a few homes in their lifetime. I am going to make sure that you are well equipped and armed with up-to-date information for your big decision. I am even prepared to guide you through every phase of the home buying process. This packet gives you helpful information during and after your transaction. Use its reference pages, note pages and agency explanations as an invaluable guide on your home buying journey. So let's take an exciting journey together. I look forward to meeting your real estate needs every step of the way. My real estate business has been built around one guiding principle: it's all about you. I will work with you to understand your unique lifestyle, needs, and wishes, because buying a home is more than a certain number of bedrooms or a particular zip code. It's about your life, and it's important to me. My focus is on your complete satisfaction. In fact, I work to get the job done so well, you will want to tell your friends and associates about it. Maybe that's why so much of my business comes from repeat customers and referrals. Good service speaks for itself. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to earn your referrals too. Often, we judge the caliber of people by the company they keep. This is why I would like to tell you a little bit about Keller Williams Realty and my office within the Keller Williams system. At Keller Williams Realty, we are real estate consultants. We are not agents. We are not salespeople. What this means is that we build fiduciary relationships with our clients. A fiduciary is someone who represents your best interests. We are a profit-sharing company where associates are in partnership relationships with the owners. This means that everyone at Keller Williams Realty wants your home to sell because everyone benefits. The Keller Williams culture is based upon a belief system that is summed up by this acronym, WI4C2TS, win-win, or no deal. Integrity, do the right thing. Commitment, in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Customers, always come first. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust, begins with honesty. What you will get from me is the 10+ experience. I am knowledgeable and professional realtor registered trademark who represents you. Thorough consultation, we will determine your unique wants and needs in a home. I will advise on making offers based on expert market evaluation so you don't overpay. I'm a committed ally who will complete your purchase contract, present your offer, and negotiate on your behalf. My team and I will help you in preparing of all closing documents and guidance through the closing process. I will also assistance with any post-close issues. With me you will have the full backing of a trusted company, Keller Williams Realty. Here are a few reasons why you should buy a home. Quality of life. Tax deductibility of mortgage interest. Tax deductibility of property taxes. Appreciation potential. Deferred gain and capital gain treatment. Once-in-a-lifetime exclusion. Principal accumulation. Pride in your home. No landlord. Leverage. Where else can you buy this size of an investment with 5-10% down? The real cost of renting at $700 per month, with a 6% rental increase per year, you will pay $110,719 over a 10-year period. Property taxes and qualified interest are deductible on an individual's federal income tax return. Often, a home is the largest asset an individual has and is considered one of the most valuable investments available. A portion of each amortized mortgage payment goes to principal, which is an investment. A home is one of the few investments that you can enjoy by living in it. A realtor can usually show you any home, whether it is listed with a company, a builder, or even a for sale by owner home. Working through a realtor to purchase a for sale by owner home can be very advantageous because someone is looking out for your best interest. Your real estate professional can provide you with a list of items you'll need to complete your loan application so you'll be prepared. A homeowner can exclude up to $500,000 of capital gain tax if married and filing jointly, or up to $250,000 if single or filing separately. The home must have been the taxpayer's principal residence for the 1. Choosing a realtor. Choose the best real estate agent to represent you in finding and purchasing your dream home, and sign a buyer agency agreement to work together. It is important to trust your agent, as you will be spending a lot of time together, and your agent will help you with one of the biggest financial commitments you will make. 2. Obtain financial pre-approval. Get pre-approved for a loan before you find the home you want to buy. Benefits include, your price range, closing costs, and monthly payments up front. You only look at homes within your price range. Your negotiating position with the seller is stronger. Closing on your new home can happen more quickly. View homes and find the one. After a thorough understanding of your new home needs, you receive a list of homes that meet most or all of your requirements, and we schedule time to visit them. I will also help you find homes through online with real estate search sites, for sale by owners and new developer. 4. Make your offer. Once you have found your dream home, I will research market data on the home to help you. Will determine what to offer, and we will present a written offer to the seller's agent. There may be some negotiation required, and the seller may either accept, reject, or counter your offer. When the seller accepts the offer, it becomes a legal contract. 5. Get inspection and negotiate repairs. You will hire a professional home inspector to conduct a thorough inspection of the property, and we will negotiate with the seller to complete any necessary repairs. 6. Final review of contract and close. The closing is the formal process of signing papers, paying fees and closing costs, and receiving the keys to your new home. There are 3 factors determining how much can you afford: qualification for the mortgage, down payment, closing costs. Qualification for the mortgage. Lenders may require that your monthly payments range between 28–44% of your monthly income. The percentage will depend on the borrower's credit rating. Your monthly mortgage payment to the lender will consist of principal on the loan, interest on the loan, property taxes, and homeowner's insurance. Down payment. Most home loans today require an upfront, or down payment, between 3.5–10%. If you are able to pay more upfront, you may be eligible for lower interest rate loans and shorter loan periods. Closing costs. Additional fees and costs associated with loan processing and closing are required to be paid at the final closing, unless you are able to include them in your financing. Typically, closing costs amount to between 2–5% of the purchase price, not the loan amount. Many buyers apply for a loan and obtain approval before they find the home they want to buy. Why? Well, pre-qualifying will help you in the following ways. Generally, interest rates are locked in for a set period of time. You will know in advance exactly what your payments will be on offers you choose to make. You won't waste time considering homes you cannot afford. Pre-approval will help you in the following ways. A seller may choose to make concessions if they know that your financing is secured. You are like a cash buyer, and this may make your offer more competitive. You can select the best loan package without being under pressure. How much home can you afford? There are 3 key factors to consider: the down payment, your ability to qualify for a mortgage, and the closing costs associated with your transaction. Down payment requirements. Most loans today require a down payment of between 3.5% and 5.0% depending on the type and terms of the loan. 10 Commandments when buying a home with a loan. Thou shalt not change jobs, become self-employed or quit your job. Thou shalt not buy a car, truck or van, or you may be living in it. Thou shalt not use charge cards excessively or let your accounts fall behind. Thou shalt not spend money you have set aside for closing. Thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your loan application. Thou shalt not buy furniture. Thou shalt not originate any inquiries into your credit. Thou shalt not make large deposits without first checking with your loan officer. Thou shalt not change bank accounts. Thou shalt not co-sign a loan for anyone. If you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up somewhere else. Taken from a book title, this quote conveys a very simple message: to achieve an objective, create a plan. If you plan to buy a home soon, you will need to know where you are going. For a most enjoyable home buying experience, first build a roadmap to your new home, a list of priorities that will lead you to your objective, a new home. The first priority is time frame. You must determine the date by which you would like to move into your new home. Keep in mind that it may take 30-90 days or more to locate the right home, secure financing, and complete the home buying process. The next priority is to develop a detailed description of the home you hope to find. I will use my personal market knowledge to come up with a list of those homes that best meet your needs and wants. Work with new home development. During the home search, I will discuss the benefits and drawbacks of each home in relation to your specific needs. Keep you informed on a regular basis. Check the MLS database and with other brokers regularly for new listings. Prepare a list of all homes that best meet your needs and wants. Keep you up to date on changing financial conditions that may affect the housing marketing. Be available to answer your questions or offer assistance regarding your home purchase. Discuss market trends and values relative to properties that may be of interest to you. Remember, the builder requires that your agent accompany you on your first visit to the builder's sales office, or they will not pay your representative's fee and your realtor cannot negotiate for you. Once you have found the property you want, we will write a purchase agreement. While much of the agreement is standard, there are a few areas that we can negotiate. The price. What you offer on a property depends on a number of factors including its condition, length of time on the market, buyer activity, and the urgency of the seller. While some buyers want to make a low offer just to see if the seller accepts, this often isn't a smart choice, because the seller may be insulted and decide not to negotiate at all. The move-in date. If you can be flexible on the possession date, the seller may be more apt to choose your offer over others. Additional property. Often, the seller plans on leaving major appliances in the home. However, which items stay or go is often a matter of negotiation. I will present the offer to the listing agent and/or seller. The seller will then do one of the following: accept the offer, reject the offer, counter the offer with changes. Now that you have decided to buy your home, what happens between now and the time you legally own the home? A title company may handle the following items. Note, in different parts of the country, attorneys, lenders, escrow companies and other persons who are independent of title companies perform some or all of these functions. Earnest money. An agreement to convey starts the process once it is received at the title company. Once you submit the loan application, it is usually subject to a credit check, an appraisal, and sometimes a survey of the property. Tax check. What taxes are owed on the property? The title company contacts the various assessor collectors. Title search. Copies of documents are gathered from various public records, deeds of trust, various assessments and matters of probate, heirship, divorce, and bankruptcy are addressed. Examination. Verification of the legal owner and debts owed. Document preparation. Appropriate forms are prepared for. Settlement. An escrow officer oversees the closing of the transaction. Seller signs the deed. You sign a new mortgage. The old loan is paid off and the new loan is established. Seller, realtors, attorneys, surveyors, title company, and other service providers for the parties are paid. Title insurance policies will then be issued to you and your lender. Title insurance. There are two types of title insurance. Coverage that protects the lender for the amount of the mortgage. Coverage that protects your equity in the property. Both you and your lender will want the security offered by title insurance. Why? Title agents search public records to determine who has owned any piece of property, but these records may not reflect irregularities that are almost impossible to find. Here are some examples. An unauthorized seller forges the deed to the property. An unknown, but rightful heir to the property shows up after the sale to claim ownership. Conflicts arise over a will. Understanding agency. Seller agency, single agency. Seller's agent. A seller's agent works for the real estate company that lists and markets the property for the sellers and exclusively represents the sellers. A seller's agent may assist the buyer in purchasing the property, but his or her duty of loyalty is only to the seller. Buyer agency, single agency. The buyer's agent assists the buyer in evaluating properties and preparing offers and developing negotiation strategies and works in the best interest of the buyer. The agent's fee is paid according to the written agreement between the broker and the buyer. If you as a buyer wish to have an agent represent you, you must enter into a written buyer agency agreement. Transaction broker dual agency is when one agent represents both parties in a single transaction. What is the buyer's agency agreement? Entering into a buyer's agency agreement has countless advantages. When you sign the agreement, you are simply agreeing to hire a personal representative who, by law, must represent your best interests to the best of his or her ability. All of this personal service is available at absolutely no cost to you. The seller's agent is responsible for paying your buyer's agent fee. With me, you get a professional agent devoted to protecting your needs and to helping you make one of the most important investment decisions of your life, and you don't even have to pay the fee. The advantage to signing a buyer's agency agreement with me is that you will have a professional agent working to find and secure the ideal home for you. It is nearly impossible to find a home that meets your needs, get a contract negotiated, and close the transaction without an experienced agent. This agreement ensures I am committed to helping you through the process.